I don't even know what time it is. It wasn't even going to come on, but... Hi, I've just been crafting away and I was just going to eat my little homemade bun, but I thought I'll leave it. I won't eat on camera, but well, I would, but it's a bit rude. So excited. Well, I don't know the tune to that song, but that song, ain't no doubt about it. Do 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 do. Hi. Well, to all those people who are unbelieving of JFK Jr., I mean, what can I say? Yo, yo, yo. It's getting out, yeah, cutie. It's getting out there everywhere, isn't it? And I've just seen on Rally in Tennessee. I think I'll probably be asleep. I know it'll be later. I'll probably see it first thing in the morning. I'll probably get a tweet off someone or a message going, JFK Jr.'s in the rally. And I'll be like, yes. I did see a Q drop about something about T-shirts too. I'm wondering if they're going to be wearing Q T-shirts, both of them. That'd be great. But I've only really come on for a little chat just to say I'm just so excited because I'm seeing more of it everywhere. And Jenny Hatch, if anyone's seen Jenny Hatch's videos, that she does lovely little, like, really great meme videos. Yeah, truth bombs on the way. I was actually on a video and I didn't even know. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, we're watching Fuska. She put my one of my tweets on there and I was watching it and I thought, oh, that's me. And I was like, oh my god, like, I didn't know she'd put me up because she was doing the Vincent Fuska thing. Hi. So I'm seeing it, on Angel's channel. If anyone goes on Angel's Mile High podcast, he was talking about it before, about all the, rallies and stuff. I've said before, the Vincent Fuska thing, because people were getting mixed up with the Vincent Fuska thing. Oh, it's not Vincent Fuska. No, there was a Vincent Fuska and he was playing the AKA part of Vincent Fuska look-alike. That's what it was. Hi. And it's just, even people in the UK now that I was sort of telling before, some are like, oh yeah, it looks like him. And hi. And then I think Angel put up on Twitter, I remember me saying this a few weeks ago, he put a picture of it, Where's Waldo? Hiya. And I think that's the American Where's Wally. But I did say a couple of weeks ago, they need to bring a book out called, instead of Where's Wally, Where's JFK Jr.? Spot him in the crowd. They actually need to bring that book out because that'll be hilarious, even though we've been playing Where's Wally or the version of Where's JFK Jr. at the rallies. It's just amazing. More and more he's coming out. Sometimes when he's close up he has a bit of makeup on and stuff. I just think he's just gonna... I've just been watching, by the way, this is what got me all going again, was I've just watched In Loving Memory of JFK Jr. on a channel called The Girls Laugh Out Loud 2, which, in loving memory, but we know he's coming back. But it was just great to watch him. Where's John? As a little child and everything with his dad and Trump's helicopter, that whatever that helicopter's called that he was on, and we have seen a picture of him sat on that a few weeks ago, was it? So it's all getting exciting. Oh my god, it's like, obviously people are going to think it's a miracle. Well, it sort of is. I really need to eat some of my cake. But I'm just so excited. I believe you've got a rally tonight and 3 more. I don't know. So is it going to be, are they going to be at all of them? Oh. I know, I've got people that are so not on the Q train over here. You can't even go on the Discord without them telling you not to talk about it. Hoping they start, they can see Trump Wars, which is a great film if anyone's not seen it, about the mainstream media and how we know they work and the Democrats and all that. Same over here. But people think that's Q. It's not. That's a Trump thing, even though it's all connected. It's all in one. But JFK Jr. is just getting about everywhere now. It's brilliant. Or Cavill being. Oh my god. And the fedora hat we were talking about, JFK Jr.'s fedora hat that his dad used to wear as well. The company's called Kavanaugh, but with a C, I think. You just can't write this stuff. Yeah, I was there. That was the picture I was talking about. If I had my tablets broke, I still haven't sorted it out, so I'd be able to show you pictures on my phone. But the one at the rally, that's what I was showing someone who didn't believe me. Because the one at the Las Vegas rally that was good. Had a bit of a falsy nose on, but apart from that, you could see. And then obviously the last rally was just like, oh my God, Judge Kay will be confirmed quicker than you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think he's already in, really. You know, we know he'll be in, and then bye bye. I don't know. That's what's exciting. What will his next look be? Will he still go as Vincent Fusca, or is he going to go as something else? He was into acting, you know. Oh God, I'd so love to go to obviously I'm in the UK. I'd so love to go to a Trump rally. It must be so exciting. I've just been sat crafting and got a bit bored. Some feathers for some big dream catchers that I'm going to make, I think. It's a bit of a dream, all this, isn't it? The American dream. It's coming back, peeps. They tried to take it away and they tried to take it down, and it nearly worked, but she never thought she'd lose, did she? Well, you did. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Yep, so I don't know if anyone was a bit on the, oof, I don't know if he is alive, but all you see is that, yeah, they are out. Have you seen one of the posts yesterday of Q, where it started off, I know it's Red October, and it's red for, but it had R right at the top of it. Started with R. We'll look for Caroline. I think at the last rally, it was the woman with the glasses on, with the black hair up, because she had black hair at the last rally, with the black jumper on. That's what I think it was. I was looking at her chin. Oh, I'd just love to go to a Trump rally. Oh, like I said yesterday, they accepted, or was it Saturday? The energy there must be amazing, amazing. Oh, I just can't imagine. Also, if people are onto Q or they know about JFK Jr., can you imagine being excited trying to? If you saw Vincent Fusca, you know, aka Vincent Fusca there, oh my God, I'd just be. I wouldn't be allowed in. I'd need to run over. I'd get done by security. No, it's not the same. But I have to come on here to talk about these things, you see, because my friends are not awake. Well, I've got one who's sort of awake. Sister who's awake but not interested. Well, it's like the best thing on the planet at the minute. You know, the greatest story ever to be told. I don't know, does it? I don't watch TV, so I don't know what any of the celebrities are looking like lately. You know, and which ones are involved. So I did see the video though with was it Kanye West and his bottle dance? Oh my God, he's just making me laugh. He's trolling the music industry. He's just making me laugh. And the fact that Trump drinks his water and put it down as in watch the water. If it was a deal or no deal, it was to do with the one who was drinking his water. I would be jumping up and down. Yeah, bodyguards would be on me. Breaking Elon Musk to step down from Tesla. Oh. Yeah, there's a CEO just got in the electric over in America, I think it was, and it's actually my surname, and I was like, go me. Well, not go me, but go my surname. What tea do you drink? Me, I'm drinking coffee at the minute. Sometimes Tetley, sometimes Yorkshire tea, like tea used to be, as my nana would say, because she was from Yorkshire. No blood for the cabal. No. Who saw the Lindsay Lohan thing? Anyone see that? Thank you. Anyone see the Lindsay Lohan thing where she was trying to get the kids off the parents them homeless people or whatever they were, and she was like, they're being child trafficked. I was like, are they? Or are you just trying to get kids because you need a bit of blood love? Because you've been in Hollywood for a long time since you were a young girl, so I'm sure you're part of the madness over there. That was weird. And then she got smacked in the face. Them kids were those parents' kids. I think she's trying to look like she's turning it around now. Is she like, she's trying to help with all this that's going on. I can't look for JJ tonight because I think it'll be late. I think I'll be asleep, so I'll be getting up in the morning like, and I'll have to watch it. Yeah, Pizzagate, exactly. But the JFK Jr. thing, a lot of people are posting about it now. It's just brilliant. Lots of bits and bobs coming out about him. And his dad's, is his dad's anniversary assassination coming up this month? Yeah, she was speaking Arabic as well, yeah. Yeah. Or whatever she was talking. But yes, it's going to be a good week. It's October, people. Red October. Trump, Kennedy, 2020. Exactly. I think that's when he'll step down. And, you know who's going to step in. Oh, Mile High Podcast has come up again. You know who's going to step in. Can't wait. I'm just wondering how he's going to do it. Because did anyone see the picture of him in the helicopter a few weeks ago? That was amazing. Obviously, he's been in that helicopter as a young boy. It's the same helicopter. Yeah, I'll probably have to wait in the morning. Unless I wake up early, like I do sometimes, to go to the toilet, then I'll have a quick look. JFK birthday, 11th. Yeah, the 25th to the 11th, yes it is. Yeah, it's going to be a good Christmas, people. Woohoo! But someone texted me today who was like, they were thinking JFK Jr., and then they were like, oh my God, I can see it now. It all matches up and this, that, and the other. I was like, I know. It's just amazing. Oh, that's why I'm just so excited again. I was like, oh my God. We're waiting. We're waiting. I can't wait. And did anyone see Trumpet Wars as well? Have you seen the Steve Bannon film? Brilliant. Maybe he will give us an alien disclosure. I was actually saying that today to my dad, like, as a joke, saying what he needs to do is get in a spaceship, land on the White House's lawn, and then he needs to step out. And like I've always said, just for a laugh, and then Michael Jackson needs to do the moonwalk down the step. That would be great. But yeah. And then they all come in. Yeah, he can land it. He can do a bit of a fly around the world, and then, yeah, I love a good moonwalk. Yeah. Woohoo! That'd be great. I was actually watching more things today on Gaia channel on Early-On-O's. Someone saying about Underneath the White House. I was like, all sounded a bit like, properly did sound like Men in Black, the film. I was like, oh, actually, I drew a picture today because I was doing a bit of meditating, and Callahan Hub News 19 video. Yeah, she's got all the great videos on JFK Jr. She really goes into, yeah, you get them in, don't you? They don't like it, do they, when you're talking about truth? Hello for Michigan, hello. I did this one this morning, just a quick one. You know, because I was talking about light frequencies and energy, like what we are, light, sound, vibrations, heart. And yes, it's got a triangle in the middle, and no, it doesn't stand for the Illuminati. It stands for, if you want to know, 3 sides is mind, body, and spirit. No, we're not giving our energy away to the low vibing people. And that was supposed to be like, you know, light and energy. And I just did a quick picture this morning and put a heart in because, you know, 5D work on love anyway. It's singularity. We are all one. And like I said, light, I put sound, light, frequency, vibrations, energy. The highest form is love. I just scribbled that out this morning. Yeah, because I did a bit of meditating and I was seeing colours. Yeah, Trinity, yeah. 3 sides. Yes, it is a Trinity. Yeah. That's why people get freaked out by some symbols, because they think it's a cabal, but they do use symbols and use it to their own. We need to take our symbols back. But yeah, Trinity. mind, body and spirit. That's why I've been saying spirit's got to come in connection with physical, which is happening, and which I believe, you know, if anyone's on the train of the ETs, it's because they want to help us do that as well, because we've been cut off from, you know, true spirit, keeping us deceived and distracted. The more you meditate, the more you sort of get in contact with your higher self. Yeah, Space Force. Space Force. Well, I didn't say it was Lauren. I said it was his wife. You know, but where he is, she will be there. You've got to look. It's like, where's Wally? Where's Waldo? I saw a lady right next to him that looked like her. She had black hair at the Vegas rally, and she had black hair, jumper on, glasses on. Little things can make you look different. Putting a pair of glasses on can make you look slightly different, as we all know, because he's done quite well with all his little disguises. I loved the Las Vegas one. That was hilarious. I want him to do another one tonight, like totally different. No. I wouldn't. Do you know what? That's really funny, because going down that alien chat again. Funny you just said that, because I was thinking the other day, learning about different species. I'll show you. I drew it. Where is it? We just think I've put the book. Learning. Is it this one? I'm not sure it's in this one. Learning about that, even like, no, it's not that one. The Palladian looking ones, or whatever, Nordics. He said the ones who had the eyes that were slightly more, you know, smaller in this way. Her face, that's what she reminds me of. She does remind me of that. It's supposed to be an alliance, wasn't there, between a president or a military guy with one of them. And I thought, she does look like one, you know. High cheekbones. She's beautiful anyway, but I did draw a picture, but I don't know if it is. Is it down here? Oh, hang on, it might be there. Oh, I did draw a picture, but I don't know where it is. I don't know. I've got sketching books all over the place. Yeah. So funny enough, you should say that, because I actually thought that. You know, I thought she looks like one of them. You know, you say they're here just because of her face and her high cheekbones and her eyes. You know, the smaller and they go up. You know, I was like, I don't know. People say unholy alliance, but I don't think it is. I don't think they're all bad. I think they're made out to... The thing is, in films, they're always portrayed to be, most of them, bad. We know they put stuff out in films and twist it, so... They're always portrayed to be bad. And it's like I said, human beings, you know, some of us are good and some of us are bad. I think they think different to us anyway. They're not, we're immature to them. I think, especially when you talk about the 5D, we're immature to them. They're way mature, because they're like, yeah, watch Jupiter ascending. I know, yeah, exactly. They're more mature than us, because they're thousands and thousands and millions of bloody years advanced than us, so they won't go on like we do, dividing and arguing and waffling on like, you know, like we're all divided today with certain stuff that's going on and fighting, and even though most of it's man-made. Yeah, we probably am, but I don't think we are to all of them. I think there's those that want, you know, well, the things I've been watching, that want to help and like I said, not necessarily us because of the planet, because of Earth, because Earth is meant to be a gem, you know, with all the resources and stuff. Um, and like I said, I don't believe everything they put in film because they normally twist the stories of the films because it's yeah, to some of them, most of it's energy as well as the other. Um, the universal law is they've got to put the truth out somehow. So the Cabal and that lot put it out in films, but they always twist it. They always twist it. They're probably not that interested in us, but they're definitely interested in the Earth. Um, and a guy I was watching today who was from Area 51, he was saying that, you know, there are the reptilian ones and there are the ones that are a bit, you know, well, like I said, good and bad, but there are the ones that, he said years ago, maybe they were, but a lot want to help now, have made alliances and stuff, certain stuff. A lot used to come for the gold, didn't it? The white gold, and stuff like that. But that he said that was used, it could elevate overlay lines of where energy is. It could elevate certain things, and I think he said also used for illnesses and stuff as well. Lots of different things. It been put in lots of different film things, but it worked a lot better where it was near ley lines of energy. But I don't believe they're all bad. I think they just, how did a guy say it? They would, looking through their eyes, oh, I can't explain it, but yeah. If there's different races, which I believe there are, the guy said there's some that feel more than others because a lot go off, like I said telekinesis the other day. I didn't mean that's moving things with your mind. Telepathy, they feel a lot, and he said especially the ones that look like the what did I say, the grasshopper things are quite sensitive, and they've got quite a lot of empathy. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't think it's all of them though. And I think they used to do it years back as well. But I don't think it's all because I don't think there's one set of ET. And then again, years ago they might have been doing it to us because I think military and that were doing it to them. I'll be looking for DNA. But but like they say there's ETs, extraterrestrial, and then there's inner, the ones within the Earth. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't, but I don't believe they're all evil. Yeah. Because the guy said that, who was watching that, he said he reckons he spoke to him. He said they're not all, you know, high. And I guess a lot of them years ago have probably evolved on more as well. You know. Because then again, why would they want to bring it out to us if they reckon they're going to do a disclose, if they're going to disclose everything? Or whatever you call it. Yeah, I think they're here to see the flash event. I heard something when they've had sleeping ones and their time's different in it. So them going to sleep for a week would be like thousands of years later. Yeah, because of the sun. But I've also heard the flash event, but they're trying to stop it because certain things, solar flares and that could have hit the earth and it would have destroyed it. They all, like us, need the earth. They all need the resources and things in earth, not just people saying about gold and that, but like they look at stuff like, yeah, I've watched Skinwalker and you know, biological. You've got to remember though, the alien conspiracies, you've got to remember there's a lot of truths and untruths in that. There's a lot of disinformation in there as well. And that's what a guy was saying from Area 51. He says there is things, but he said there are also disinformation. He said he dissected bodies that were clones. Some were clones of aliens or aliens that they tried to make, and there was ET bodies as well. So how do we not know that the clone ones are the evil ones? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I reckon a lot of advanced a little bit more. Yeah, I've watched Skinwalker Ranch. Yeah, I've watched a lot of stuff like that. And it's like he said in Area 51, no one trusts anyone. There is a lot of disinformation, even though, you know, it's the truth what they're talking about, but there's disinformation of different bits. And they always want to keep us in fear with stuff like that as well. I'll write it down. But it's interesting. Yeah, the Great Awakening is gaining speed. It sure is. That's funny. Well, I was only really talking about JFK because I've just seen it. Yeah, military is winning. Whoop, whoop. That's another thing you see. You got military and the FBI and the CIA. I'm not saying all the people in the FBI are bad and all the people in the CIA are bad. It's those people who are at the top, you know. And that's why I believe when people get taken down from them units, then those people that are good can do the jobs properly. You know, but military, yeah. I can't. The guy I was watching is it Emery? Emery is his name, who worked for the military, and he said he's been allowed to disclose you some of it because there's certain bits you can. The only one apparently they didn't want him to really talk about, he said he's all right talking about the other stuff now because people talk about it anyway, is when he started working in the energy room. Now, yeah, I can see why, because that's the thing we all want, don't we? Free energy. If we know it's out there, it's in the air or whatever, we shouldn't have to be paying for stuff like QAnon. Like he said, he even said this as well, what I said the other day, we shouldn't be paying for stuff, for our bills and energy and that when it's free. We shouldn't be. Who's Instagram? I can't get on anything at the minute because I'm on here. Just eating my cake. Is it to do with JFK Jr.? I'm just so excited. I really am. I said to my dad today, how they've put this plan together. Yeah, I read the Q drop with, did it say something about, I've not read any more if they've just come, the one that says about 2 t-shirts, but there'll be 2 there or something. I reckon it could be them 2 wearing. I reckon JFK Jr. this time could be dressed up as someone wearing a Q t-shirt with his wife. Thinking out loud, like a free energy room in every home. Yeah. That's what I was saying the other day. Can you imagine how everyone would be better off? No one would be, you know, poor. I mean, he actually said, you know, I don't know if this is true, he actually said, you know, there's the energy stuff and he was eating food that was made in them, like, what are them things that you put something in and it sort of makes it 3D thing, food and all that. He said you didn't even need much food sometimes because you can live off light, apparently, this, that, the event. I just thought, God, imagine, you know, basically we wouldn't have to pay for nothing. We'd be free. Yeah, replicator sort of thing. Kanye West is brilliant. Kanye jumped off the plantation, and no, he wasn't being racist. He was saying we're all in a slave system. He's taking the P out of the music industry because he's been controlled in MK Ultra. 2 t-shirts, we're playing one over Q t-shirt. Take it off once inside rally. Oh yeah, is that what people are going to do? Yeah, because they weren't letting people in with Q t-shirts on. So you put your Q t-shirt on. If you go into the rally, put another t-shirt on over the top. And that's it. Yeah, Kanye West is the Matrix breaker. Exactly. When he said what he said, everyone went, oh, he's racist and all that. No, he was actually saying to everybody, get off the plantation because we've all been enslaved. We're all getting distracted off mainstream media and celebrities and all that. That's why when he stood on stage and had that big ramble where he went to hospital and they all said he was having a breakdown, he was breaking out the MK Ultra. And that's why he's now doing songs like Scoop, Diddy Doop Doop, Scoop, and everyone's going, what? And he's just done the videos in the water bottles, which was hilarious. He's basically taking the piss, out of the music industry, meaning, you know, I can make songs like this and everyone likes it. That's how I see it, as like, you know, these are not even good, but everyone's like, woohoo, because people are brainwashed. You know, it's like you say, you get these celebrities, and because people think they're stars and they look up to them and they worship them and they believe everything they say, they just follow whatever they say. So they could make a song about dog poo and everyone would be like, woo, yeah, woo. That's why I did the scoop, diddy, doop, doop, scoop, doop. But it was just like, everyone's like, what? But people are like, woo. And it was like, oh my God, wake up, people. And that's what he was basically saying. And of course they hate him because he's a Trump supporter when he woke up. But Kanye's brilliant. Kanye's brilliant. He's awoke. Very awoke. That's why they don't like him anymore. And everyone thinks he's gone nuts, but he hasn't. What are you lot talking about? But that's the thing with Kanye. No, they can't tell him nothing. He knows now he's awake. He's not controlled. They normally say, is it when you broke free from MK Ultra? I don't know the sign is blonde hair. Do you remember when he had blonde hair? He went blonde. And then she went blonde as well, didn't she? Or is that the sign when it's supposed to be MK Ultra? One or the other. But yeah, he's broken away from that now. But everyone thinks he's crazy. But he's not crazy. And if anyone's not seen the Bottle song, you need to go and watch it. He was on stage dressed as a water bottle with, I don't know who the other guy was. It was it was just funny. And he's there trying to dance in this bottle. He's just a big bottle. Oh, the Kardashian family. A bit mad. Yeah, putting him in insane asylum. Yeah, they were probably trying to work on his, you know, because he broke free and he was just shouting it all out when he about radio and media and everyone was like, what? And everyone was going mad. but but yeah, I do say but. You don't realise when you talking on camera, you realise a lot of things you realise you think you didn't do. Yeah, mind control. I mean, yeah, the people would have been angry because I think he lost some concerts, but had to be said. But, you know, the sheeple would just be like, oh, he's gone mad. And then what do they all say in Hollywood? Oh, it's because he's overworked and he's a celebrity, or he's been taking drugs or drinking, or he's overworked because he's had too many shows. No, he's breaking free from mind control. Candice Owens is the Matrix, but Candice Owens is she's a great woman as well. Got to go back where, Dad? Don't stop saying it, what, but? Yeah, well, I was saying to my dad today, Waxman, I said, I just wake up every day and think, how did they put this plan together? Maybe it was from extraterrestrials, because the plan is, it goes so deep into things that add up to here and things that add up to there, and that connects to that and that connects to that, and it's just amazing. Like, I just don't know. Even down to JFK Jr.'s, like, the burial site sort of thing, even though he apparently got buried at sea, is a queue. It's a queue from an aerial view. It's that's why they're saying it'll be the greatest story ever told, because it's like, it's amazing. Amazing. And that's what I'm saying about Q, when people are going, oh, it's not real and all this, that, and the other. People know about these things, they've known it for a long time, but what we're seeing that follow it is we're actually seeing what's happening and how they're going about it, and that's what's exciting. If you can't see what's going on, it's not that exciting because you don't know and you believe in everything you see on mainstream media. Yeah, AI is what I've got a problem with. Not really the ETs, it's the AI. I heard something about that today about AI. Needs to go down. Oh yeah, he's still good looking. He doesn't look like a bit in the rallies and that because he wears makeup even close up. When he do a close up, I think he does. He's stubbly and he's got makeup on. Of course he is. He was a good looking guy anyway, so he'll still be good looking. We'll have to wait and see. New evidence on JFK Jr. Yeah, just the other rally, and I'm sure he'll be there tonight, or he might be at a couple of them maybe because I think there's about 4 this week, isn't there? A fever. But it's out there. A lot of people are posting about it now. A lot of people are twittering about it. A lot of people picking the scent up with that, picking the piece, picking the little breadcrumbs up with it and researching a bit more. Like I said, with a fedora hat, and his dad had a fedora hat, and now they got them made. JFK Jr. got them made from a hat maker's called Kavanagh, which is hilarious. I mean, what? And the little connection with Emmett the Clown that he saw as a little boy, and Emmett the Clown had a fedora hat on. There's a lot that connects up to a lot when you actually go deep into the rabbit hole, if you like to say, and research. They use words. Research is research. Go over it. Go over what they've said. Like, I've heard people saying stupid things like, oh, he was on drugs when he crashed his plane, he was well known for cocaine and all this. It's like, get a grip. Get a grip. Where did you read that? In the paper or mainstream media? Because that's what they always say about celebrities. You know what I mean? Not researching properly. Yeah, making creative memes, people will beat the AI. AI can't, no, they can't deal with it. So that's why people need to be pumping your stuff out, because they can't get their AI brains around it, can they? And what were the other things? Trump and all that, everyone thinking everything was Russia when really it was China. Yep. Hi, Dolly. I watched Trump War, great film. Everybody should look at it. Yeah, if you haven't seen Trump at War, you need to go and see it. It's amazing. It's long, but it tells you about all the Democrats, mainstream media, like I've been telling people, and people just think, oh, well, yeah, that's good because it's only in America. No, it's the same thing going over here. People need to watch it. But I saw on someone's channel today, they'd seen it and then they think it's a Q thing again, so they don't watch even though we know it's all connected anyway. Don't get it. But it's good. Yeah, I did type it in on YouTube. I got it on Twitter and there's one where you had to sign into it, but it's out on YouTube because I've seen it, so you can probably just type in Trumpet Wars and it should come up. It's brilliant. It just shows you everything. It shows you how evil the Democrats are, how the left are, how horrible they are. There's a lot of that being brainwashed. How they call the right side, I don't want to say left and right, but the right side Trump supporters, oh, the violent, oh, the this, that, and the other. They're shown for what they actually are. It's on film. They're the ones that attack people. They're the ones that are violent people, hurting people, making them bleed. All this stupid stuff, kids just for wearing MAGA hats, all the vile stuff that they do, they have been seen for what they really are. The Antifa and all that lot, paid by Soros. Like the women that were crying at Flake at the Kavanagh hearing, the women that were going, oh, yeah, they were celebrating after. They're funded by Soros. Yeah. Soros, so, they think we don't know. Yeah. It's just bonkers. But like I said, if you know a lot about it, you just wake up thinking, I just can't believe I'm at this age now and all this has come out. I've been on it since January, so it was like just a couple of months after Q came out, and it's like, what planet do we live on? Like, this is bonkers. But good. They are projecting this. Yeah, whatever they yeah, obviously, yeah, they are. It's like that's what people do in lower vibrations. That's what they do. They project what they are. So they're liars, so they lie. They're abusers, so they abuse. They're murderers, so they murder. That's what they do. They project everything. Narcissists, that's what narcissists do. What they are is what they project, but they've been caught out, thank God, and everyone can see what they really are. You know, I feel sorry for some of the Democrats who are just normal people who've just got, you know, brainwashed basically, like they are in this country with certain stuff, but they're starting to see, and they're going to see very soon. And how intimidating and aggressive did what's she called? With the name the judge, the old witch, when she had her arm over that other woman because she was going to vote for Kavanaugh, and she's got her backed up against a wall with her arm over her like this. Old crone that she is anyway. Yeah, guilt projection. Yeah, if that's not intimidating, I don't know what is. Got her backed against the wall. Well, she's going down with the rest of them. So, Feinstein, yeah. What did you see the picture? She just needed a good boom right in the chops, didn't she? Yeah. Your live stream is skipping. Just awful. Look like it'd just flicker and she'd break. She's that skinny. She's awful. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's definitely lying. Like I said, some things could have happened to her, but it wasn't Kavanaugh. You know. It just shows. And then you've got that actress there, her out of Charmed, that I used to like ages ago. You know, actresses. All on the side of sorrows and, you know, the Hollywooders. I tell you what, I did notice in Trumpet Wars, the guy from England, what was he called? Looks Indian or something. I don't know what he is. Never noticed. Everyone always asks about that. It's because it's on the inside of my arm. I don't know what his name was. But I was like, oh, there's some people, you know, we've got some English people in there, and it's quite interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name. Is it Raheem? Raheem? Is it right? Yeah, he was on it as well. There was obviously the awful bits on it if you saw it, you know, people getting shot and all that. Oh, God. But then it needs to be seen. Oh. Oh, God, don't. That made me laugh yesterday. I just, oh, God, it's not in again, is it? I just made me laugh because I thought, what the hell is all that about? Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking? Like what? What's all that about? Hi. Like, what do I want to know that for? If you know what I'm talking about, what do I want to know that for? Doesn't impress me. Oh. But has anyone seen all the? Have you seen a lot more going around about JFK Jr. now on the internet and Twitter and everything? Yeah. Oh, I know. Not again. I just did not get that conversation at all. Why though? I don't get it. Like, what does he want people to do? Go, oh, wow. Like, is he looking for a gold digger or something? Because I'm not one. I just didn't get it. I just didn't. I just what you supposed to say to that? Oh, You know, I was talking about 5D or whatever yesterday, aliens, and someone's coming on talking about six figures that they make. It's like, great. Don't get it. I just didn't get it. I was just like, I don't get what that conversation had with what I was talking about. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking yesterday. I was like, come to the wrong channel here. That does not bother me. Kellyanne Hub News has a new JFK Jr. videos. Oh, we'll have to watch. She's really good. She goes right down the rabbit holes with that. The lovely little sort of meme films and that is Jenny Hatch, and she did stuff. And I was on it. My tweet was on it. I was like, oh, there's me. Didn't even know. Ooh. And she does, and yeah, I mean, Kellyanne Hub News, she just goes right in depth with all that. No, it can't. No, it can't. I saw someone the other day and they were talking about it was a woman talking about women saying like, you know, where you can go to get a rich man and all this and you've got to find this man and love doesn't matter, and I'm thinking, what? I couldn't be with someone who had loads of money just to have a better lifestyle. Yeah, it's nice to have a nice lifestyle. I'm not saying it isn't, but to have a better lifestyle, but there's no love there. Like, what? Maybe it's just because they have affairs on each other. I don't know, but no, don't get it. I just couldn't do it. It's the little things in life that count. As long as you can pay your bills, you've got a roof over your head, food to eat, you know, and you're okay. You don't need to be like mega, mega rich, you know. It is Red October. Red October. And it's like, October. Because did you see the Q post where it said first before Red October? It said not in a kill box, people. Mm. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was, what have I been doing today? I'm after making some really big dream catchers. I think I want to get a website together. I used to have stuff on Facebook to sell some, you know, when I make handmade books and jewellery and dream catchers and all sorts of different things. Gifts, I should say, gifts. Yeah, welcome Diana. And I did say, because I think my dad's coming round tomorrow. He said he's going to drop me off a what do you call it, a tripod, because I had two of them and I broke them. So I don't have to keep propping myself up on books, because then I can do some of my arty stuff I used to do as well when I show you what I'm doing from a bird's eye view. Because I used to do it for keeping people positive and showing that you can do some things. Instead of watching the telly, you can do stuff. Hi. And you can chill out while you're doing it. You don't need to be watching telly all the time. Like collaging and stuff. And I can't, like I said, I can't believe this was months and months ago, and I can't believe I had the little white rabbit on there, going down the rabbit holes. But I will be bringing back some of my videos. I'll talk about stuff still, but I'm quite random, so I just do what I want to do. But I will be bringing stuff to try and pep people up. And I think what I'm going to do as well, yes, multitasking. I've got all my crap out on the table at the minute. Yeah, I'm just making mini little dream catchers at the minute. But I think I'm going to do the Dr. Emoto rice experiment, and I want you all to join in. I've got to get the right boxes, actually, the same ones, because someone said they did it and it didn't work. You've got to project that energy on it. So I'm going to do it so I can show you what actually happens. You can frame some of that for art pieces on a wall. Yeah, I actually did. Beginning of the year, I drew this thing out for this woman and sold it to her. She wanted me to do something. That's why I'm trying to, I'm practicing. Hi, I'm practicing my painting skills with acrylics, because I'm just really not into acrylics, but I won't be good with them. So I am testing my nightmare catchers. Because what it's supposed to be is your dream catcher is supposed to go over your bed and it's supposed to catch your dreams. I think it was something like, was it catch your dreams, goes down in the feathers and down into you, your good dreams. Because that was my second one I did. And my first is down there. So I'm practicing. So I think for a first attempt sort of thing, it's not too bad. And I've still not finished it off. Because I actually need more paint. I've got these stupid little tubes that are about that big. I've not got enough paint. So I'm practicing. But yeah, I think I'm going to do what I did before and maybe set something up where I was selling handmade notebooks and jewellery and dream catchers and all sorts of different things that come into me noggin. And just put them out there, but like made from the heart and got my energy on it, you know, because I do truly love creating stuff. So that's what we're supposed to do. We are creators. You're supposed to enjoy creating instead of getting distracted by the TV and sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, I've heard about Etsy, but my sister said something about that because she's made little fairy things up there. And I can't remember if it was worth it or not. Sell them in the studio. Oh, yeah, Dad. Yeah, if I get good at doing it, because my dad actually paints in acrylic and wax, so I call Waxman as well. Yeah, I should do, Dad. If I do any good ones, I'll have to give you one, and we'll just see if it sells or not. But I'm trying to get good at acrylics. But I need to get used to it. I need to go and get some bigger paints because my dad got me the canvases, and I've got a few left. So I want to do sort of like this design, but not this one. Like that sort of like not that, but a face with all light coming out, sort of like on a big canvas. So it'd be quite colourful. Because that's what popped in my head today, and do something on the lines of that. No, I just really came on. I wasn't really coming on for a long chat. It was just a chitty chat. It was just about the JFK Jr. thing, wondering if everyone has seen more of it going on. You know, yeah, I've seen Etsy and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. I know you have to pay bits. I don't know, like, is it hard to make a website? I haven't got a clue. Do you have to pay for it? I don't know. I used to put things on. I know I can put things on Facebook. I hate Facebook though. I don't mind selling things on there. Don't have to put your life on there, you know, collecting all your info. Anything new on JFK Jr.? I'd just say watch out for the Trump rally tonight or this week, because maybe he'll be at all of them. Maybe he'll just be at one of them, you know. He's good at trolling, just like Trump. Oh, that must be amazing. You sculpt. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, my sister, she did these. She's now making Russian dolls. Me and my sister are both the same. We make things, get bored, and then make something else, then get bored, and then make something else. She made these ages ago, made out of the polymer clay, like little fairies in a jar. You've got wings on. And then it's got like a poem of what fairy it is in a little jam jar. So, and my dad paints as well, so we're all a bit arty-farty in my family. We like making things. Oh dear. I just don't care anymore, you know. I just think they know who you are, they know who you are. What do you mean hide your profile? Your profile's up there, isn't it? What do you mean on Facebook? Oh, yes. I saw that on YouTube the other day and I was like, wow, I've seen the pour on the tables. Yeah, they're brilliant. I've seen the woman who does crystal effects on it as well. Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good. I've thought about that because my dad does something like that as well, and yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'd like to. I've done a bit of the polymer clay stuff, but you never know. And I've made like I make jewellery now and again. I haven't got my bracelets on actually that I make. Oh, thank you, that's cute. Oh, sorry, on here what? I didn't get what some of you said then. Do you know JFK Jr. was in Berlin? Blah, blah, blah. He was there, found out extraterrestrials. And oh yeah, JFK, yeah. Yeah, but is that, see, like, do you have to pay a big percentage or something? I don't know how it works. My dreams are so weird that we. Do you know what? I used to have dreams. I've not had, well, can't remember because I think they stop you from dreaming these days, and I know why. Um, I used to wake up either laughing my head off, but out loud, and my partner at the time would be like, "What you laughing at?" And I'd be laughing. I'm like, I don't know. It must have been something funny, obviously, because I was laughing out loud. And then sometimes I'd wake up. If I weren't laughing, I was crying. But I mean, I woke up with all proper tears down my face and like quite distraught, and they'd be like, "What's the matter?" And I'd be like, "I don't know," but I felt it, felt really like, but when I was laughing, I used to laugh at myself when I woke up because I'd still carry on giggling. But yeah, and you just think, oh, I wish I could remember because it was so funny. I believe when you're, um, oh, good start channel, dreaming, that's when you go off in 5D and all that. Oh yeah, I love fairies. I love fairies. Yeah, JFK. Yeah, I said about the JFK hat maker as Kavanagh. The JFK, his dad. I believe he knew about extraterrestrials because it's actually in the book that I keep saying about. My mum dreamed she was a cream puff who jumped. um, Behold the Pale Horse, that talks about the extraterrestrials in Area 51, and JFK was mentioned about that. I think that's why he said, before he got assassinated, which his anniversary is coming up soon, so I wonder what's going to come out, was something like, "I'm going to smash you into 1,000 pieces," because he wanted the people to know, didn't he? I absolutely love when you were singing. Yeah, well, that's when I can remember the tune. It's like the title of this one's that "Ain't No Doubt About It," doo doo, and that was meant to be "Ain't No Doubt About It." JFK Jr. is alive. He's alive. Johnny Five is alive. Johnny Five. Um. Mhm. Yeah, it's a nice song. That, don't know what he'll be playing tonight. Probably won't see it till tomorrow though. Um. Mm. I'll just be gutted. I won't be gutted, but when JFK Jr. Yeah, I like the words as well. The words are good. What is it now? Country road. See, if I had the tune, I'd be able to sing. But I can't get the tune in my head properly. Military what? Yeah. When it comes out properly for the world to see properly, I just I want to be there. Be watching. Be watching here. They said I would end up making them batty, but guess what? One has done art college now, and other is doing architecture. Ah, that's good. What are you laughing at? Oh, it just. I'll be screaming. I will be screaming on this side of the art. Yeah, I'll be screaming. It's a shame I haven't got like a computer and all that where I can watch it and you can watch my reaction and I can see it and then you can watch me with my reaction to that. Seeing as I've been screaming about it for quite a few months about JFK Jr. Maybe in the end, I'll save a bit of money. I can get myself a proper setup because I do like coming on chatting to people. It is one of my favourite things as well. I do like to talk, as if you couldn't guess. I like connecting to people who are like-minded. My dad said he'll be screaming as well. Oh, me and my dad could sit here and you could see both our reactions at it because me and my dad have been tag teaming on the JFK Jr. thing, and then you could all watch. Oh God, I can't remember. Shock. Yeah, I just wish they could do it at a good time where I'm not in bed and it's sort of a decent time, even if it's later on at night, but it's not, I can actually see it. Oh God. Well, yeah, I could have moderators, but I can't on this thing because it doesn't let me, which is a bit of a bummer, but there you go. I did have one. I had a laptop. It conked out, and then it went off months ago. Never came on, and my tablet's not even that old, and the whole screen went black. I did all the button thingy and all that, and then that's just gone kaput now. So I'm on my phone, people. I will have to sort my life out, like, because I think in the end, yeah, start a GoFundMe for Dolly laptop there. That'd be good. Well, my son said he'd monetised me, but he hasn't because I was getting a few more subscribers, and I was like, oh. And then someone said, oh, you could do what did they do on YouTube? Uh, I don't know, where you get paid out. I said, I can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. And someone said, you can if you start doing more things because it's all your time you put in. And I thought, well, yeah, I do come on here quite a lot, but Wednesday emergency broadcast test. Whoop whoop. Ooh, I think that's going to be a good one. But I think in the end, when this is sort of settled a bit, I will still be on here. Still talking, and still doing my positivity stuff and bringing new ideas and things in to help people's mindsets to be more positive, because there's too much negativity, and that's what they've always wanted, and people are going to need help. That's what I think anyway. We have enough people moaning in the world about stuff. I don't mean I mean negative people. I just can't be doing with negative people. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it. I really am not that I can't even say it, technically minded. Just look at things and think, what? I took out the battery, I did all the button thing for 2 seconds, I did the top, the bottom, but don't do nothing. I took the back off, I took the things out, I was on YouTube, oh yeah, I was trying to, make sure the teeth were back in the back and all this, and it doesn't work. I was like, bummer. I think I'm just on it too much. Hi. But yeah, I did all that, loose components and that, I just don't know what's happened to it. I swear to God, it's not even that old. So that's, I've had 2 tablets that are knackered and a laptop. And last time my laptop broke, I went and got it fixed for £80, and all they probably did is take the back off and put a loose component back in and give me it for £80. I can't really afford £80 myself to go and do that. Might not sound like a lot of money to some people, but it is to me. Yeah, my son tried all that. I'll just have to get a new one. When I get myself sorted, I'll have to get a new one. The phone will have to do. I'm getting a new phone soon, so hopefully they'll give me a new tablet because it was off them. So hopefully I'll get a new thingy-majiggy. Oh, good. Yeah, well, see, Trump. When you look at Trump, there's a film on Netflix called Trump, The American Dream, and it shows you all from like when he was younger. I'm gonna have to start eating this cake, sorry. So when he was younger, how he built, what with Trump Towers and this, that, and the other. And it shows you people who liked him and people who don't like him. The one big thing it will show you in that video, if it doesn't show you anything, is his mindset. Positive thinking. Positive thinking. Oh, I've got crumbs all over my chin now. Sorry, but my cake's drying out. I don't care. Positive thinking. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, you will draw negative things and people to you. And negative things will happen more because that is all you're thinking of. Yeah, watch Trump at War. It's great. If anyone's not watched Trump at War, you need to go and type it into YouTube and watch it, please. All of it. If you're positive thinking and try and see the silver lining in everything, and see something in your day, even if you've had a bad day, just see something that went right. things will change. What was that? Oh yeah, the demon craps are awful. The Democrats, the devil craps, the rats. They are very negative people. Very negative people. So that's what I'm saying about people who, and if you're with someone like that, it's very hard as well because they bring you down. I was in a relationship where someone was, well, I'll just teach on YouTube. This is what I said when I can afford to get something a better set up. I want to do some other stuff to help people. I was with someone who was in a lower vibration. I can't, looking back now, I can't really blame that person. They're just stuck in that lower vibration with the people they hang around with and the things that they do. But because I lived with this person and it was quite upsetting and hard and abusive and not nice, I started becoming a bit, well, I started going in a lower negativity, not too much, but when that person was here a lot, and then you start getting a bit argumentative because you're with that person, and it rubs off on you sort of thing because you're around that energy all the time. So if you're with anyone like that, it's not a good thing. Some people stay with people just because it's easy to. I didn't, and I was actually 5 weeks pregnant when I got rid of this person. Hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but I couldn't do it. And that goes for friends as well. If you've got friends, yeah, negativity pulls you down. If you've got friends that you're around and you're like, oh my God, when I meet them, like, oh my God, just can't. And it puts you in a negative, like, drains all your energy out, you know, like the energy vampires. You just need to get some new friends. Or if they've been, I'm not saying they're bad people, but maybe just don't see them as much and make a bit of an excuse up, because it's hard to be around them sort of people, and especially them ones who you try and tell stuff for their own good and they just don't listen. It's very hard. And sometimes it's nice to spend time with yourself to just realise what you like again, because you're not getting distracted off other people. Yeah, frequency vibration allows us to pass between dimensions. Yes, it does. Because we're all made of frequency, sound, light vibrations. I only have a few friends because people think that's what's wrong with today. Warren Franklin never realised how bad Dems are, but only opened his eyes to the possibility it's the same over here. Oh God, yeah. That's why everyone's on Instagram all the time and, oh, look at me, like, oh, I want so many likes. And that's why I know I should, you know, when people say on the YouTube, thumbs up, I forget to say it because I know it's good for the algorithms and whatever, but I totally forget because I'm not bothered. But I guess I should be bothered for the algorithms to keep me on here, whatever it is. But that's why I never say it, you know, I just forget. But that's what Instagram was. And don't get me wrong, I was on Facebook doing all the usual, what everyone else, oh, look at me teen, all that, but then woke up. And it used to make me laugh because you'll get friends on. You'll probably laugh at yourself for doing this. And you'll check their Facebook when you're being a bit nosy. I don't now because I'm not on it, but... And they've got like hundreds of friends and you're thinking, they haven't got hundreds of friends at all. Who are these people? You're just saying yes to people because you want to look more popular. It's all about the false ego, people. As above, so below, as within, as without. And when I was saying about the false ego and that person came on yesterday, the false ego is the materialistic ego. Got to look within. Like when they say like Christ within, or like everything's within us. Yeah, Facebook is a fake world. It is. And when you see it, it makes you laugh. I was part of that once. Not anymore. Yeah, it's crap. I mean, obviously when it first came out, people go, oh yeah, what's this? Like, we're doing new things. But then it's like, what are you doing? Especially when you find out they've been using it for like a bloody paedophilia bloody catalogue as well, when you're sticking your kids on all the time and all that sort of stuff. But and getting all our information. But when you think about it, it is quite funny. If you go on now and you like your friends about all these millions of thousands of friends who are actually your friends, your proper friends that you actually go and see and sit around the house and have a good chat. Because really, if you've got good friends, you tend to have like a little knit group, don't you? And some that you might not see for ages, but when you do, it was like you were never apart. My friend only lives across the road, and my other friend lives across the road, and then I've got others that I see now and again, but they're like my best friends. You know, I can talk to them about Trump and everything. They're not on it. They're not on cue. They're not bothered about Trump. They actually don't like him because they don't understand. So sometimes I tell them, but I know really not to talk about it now because they don't listen. So, but we agree to disagree, and that's that. So, but I have got her on the JFK Jr. thing a little bit, but she doesn't actually know who he is. You should. I don't know how to set up a super chat. Honestly, I am absolutely a dirt brain with things like that, and I don't even know if I can do it on my phone. I should do because I said to someone ages ago, they're going, "Oh, do a what's the thing on YouTube when you do when people can pay a little bit to you?" I was like, "I can't do that." I said, I'm not on here to make money." And then this person was like, "Yeah, but if you're gonna do more things and you're putting your time and effort into it, you should do it." And I do because I do come on here for a long time, and I do stuff, and I want to do stuff, and I guess yeah, I do get knackered. Um, yeah, I can count the number of my real friends on one hand exactly. Can't fix it on YouTube. Oh, he's talking to my dad. Um, Nearly 19 and 3. Yeah, it is hard when they don't share your beliefs and interests. It's like my sister. My sister knows. Um, oh, yeah, be careful on your gaming videos because my son, woof, the amount of arguments I've had with him, it does brainwash you a bit. He has anxiety now. It's like, come on, kids, get out in the real world, you know. Don't you can do it, but just don't get addicted to it. It's hard not to get addicted to it because he's addicted to it, and oh, dearie me, I'm telling you like a mother. What was I saying then? Oh, 17 likes. I forgot what I was saying then. Yeah, my sister, like, she knows about Q now. At first, she thought I'd gone bonkers. My mum thought I'd needed to go in a nut house, like they all do, don't they? And now my sister's on it. She's onto the JK Junior thing because we've shown her pictures and everything. And she's like, oh, yeah. But then she just goes, oh, well, when's he going to come out then? She always sounds dead bored and not interested. She's not bothered. She wants it to come out, but she's not excited because she doesn't see the whole thing, the whole plan that's been put together and the excitement of, what's going on and who said this and how the Dems are trying to do this and blah, 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 blah. And it's just been like mega, mega exciting because we can see it. But yeah, so it's hard that way because I can't. If I get excited, she's like, "Oh right, yeah, oh well, yeah, he'll come out when he comes out." I'm going, "Do you not realise how massive it is?" Like, no, because she's not on the thing. The only thing she did say, which was hilarious, was a partner was going to go into the Masons and now he's not. Because I kept going, "Oh, I don't think they're that good." You know, I mean, I think there's probably good and bad. Do you know what I mean? I think there's two sides to that, but he's not going in it now. Because I was like, oh, you need to find out like what he's reading. I know it's not the bottom ones anyway; it's the ones at the top. But yeah, I think I used to think they were all bad, but I think of the stuff I've heard is there is good and there is bad. I guess it's like both sides of everything. I don't know. I don't see him because he lives in the Black Lagoon upstairs. That never comes out. That's what you kids do. Like a bleeding vampire. Never been into gaming, so that'll go right over my head. Never gamed in my life. Closest thing I came to gaming when I was younger was I don't even know what it was called. It was like a stick and a stick. Yeah, kids will be kids. And a square thing like tennis. I don't know what it was. Does anyone remember that? on the Atari. Yeah, ding, ding. Yeah. That was exciting in our days. Pong, yeah. Oh my God. No, I was a kid of the, brought up in the army barracks, out in the country, playing in the forest, you know, when you weren't scared of doing all that. Out in the, just out all the time. Out in nature. Out in nature. But yeah, if anyone's got any good ideas about where to sell stuff or whatever, just leave it in the comments after live. Who do I follow? No, God. Thank you. Yeah, I'm practicing. I'd have to write them down and then come back on another time and tell you. Thank you, whoever that was. YouTube, I watch a lot of people, but the Q thing and all that is X22 report, SGT report, Wheelie People 24/7 Soapbox, Jenny Hatch, who else do we watch, Dad? Dustin Nemos, Praying Medic, yeah. Space Shots 76, is it Space Shots? I don't know what, I'd have to write them all down, and because there's just too many that I watch. Dolly spoke phone up. Oh yeah, I think I had that. I haven't got a lot of storage on my phone, that's another thing. Yeah, War Drummer's good. War Drummer's good. Do I believe in flat earth? Yeah, sort of. I just think I'm not really bothered. I've said this before. Yeah, just informed is good. I just would like to know the truth because we know everything's been hidden and everything's a lie. So it wouldn't bother me. I just want to know the truth. Well, yeah, it could be. Could be banana shaped. Oh, you big flat earther. Yeah, I think if it was, this is how I'd expect it to. This is me. How I see it. Yeah, moon landings were fake, but they weren't fake. We actually went to the moon, but I think it was before. They just didn't want to show the advanced technology that we've got to the world. Do you know what I mean? It would look something like this. I don't mean it's flat, you know, it's got hills and things and whatever. But I mean, as in, and then maybe we've got like the firmament, the domey bit, and then it sort of makes it look like that, but it's sort of flat here. Does that make sense? Like, so looking down, it would be like that, and then you've got all the continents and stuff, sort of thing. Dollar we cannot. Well, yeah, on the beliefs of that, we're not supposed to be able to, are we? Because we've got the firmament. And I've actually seen some. Oh, rally in Tennessee. I know. I'll probably be asleep when it's on. Sprites in the sky that some Chinese guys took on YouTube high up in an aeroplane. And when the sprites, when there was a storm and it was the lightning, you saw the sprites, which I see like light energy beings. That's what they sort of look like to me. Yeah, the Van Ellen Bell, or whatever you call it, hit the top. It's like they hit the top. It was mad. Well, I do laugh at the ice wall because of Game of Thrones, because I mentioned that it's just fun to talk about. I mentioned the film Game of Thrones the other day because they put stuff out in films. The galactic law, the universal law is they've got to tell the truth, so they put it out in films. not straight to us. That's why when you watch films, it's a bit like, and then when you think of that, you think, oh yeah, build the wall. Operation High Jump, yeah. There's loads of mad things, loads of mad things. And the fact that we're not, you can't really go to the Antarctica, and well, you can go, but you can't go to certain places. From NASA, looking down, it's just all the ice. But what I'm seeing at the minute, from different people doing stuff on what they call satellites, looking, there seems to be a lot of yeah, Hunger Games, that's what we're in. Looks like alien ships dotted about Earth and funny little openings and that in Antarctica where they fly out of and this, that and the other. It's very interesting. Yeah, military base, or they say there's ancient, civilization down there. Because sometimes people say don't look up, look down, there's beings within the Earth as well. Like Superman 2. Yeah, and do you know what I thought the other day about reptilians is Spider-Man. When I think that guy, I can't remember, turns into the lizardy thing in the sewers. In the tunnels. In the sewers. Which makes me think of those ones in, but he was a lot bigger, the ones in Jupiter Ascending. The reptilians. How does what? She was selling them. When she sold them, she just sold them on Facebook and to friends, I think. She doesn't do them anymore. Something like that. She was looking into Etsy and that, but she's making something else now, Russian dolls or something. Spider-Man. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man, yeah. Oh, I put gravy on chips. It does go on mash, but I put it on chips as well. Gravy and chips, yeah. Venom. Was it? Oh yeah, but was that in before he was green? Because there was a big green reptilian thing in it. Oh yeah, the alien is Venom, but there was a lizardy guy, wasn't there? The scientist who was his hand or something, and he oh yeah, Hulk. He was in the sewers. The Green Goblin. No, it was a big reptilian thing. No, not the Green Goblin. He was this. I can't remember the film. He was a scientist. Was it Spider-Man? Yeah. Land of the Lost. Yeah. And he was under the sewer. And Doctor Octagon. No, no. Lizard Man. I don't know what he was called in it, but he was like a big giant lizard. Thor. No, it definitely wasn't Thor. Um, you know. Jumping Bunny. I can't remember. I see that many people on there. I can't remember. Hulk. No. He was all right, and then he was doing an experiment, and something happened to his hand or something, or he injected himself with something, and then he became like a lizard man. So it wasn't Venom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who it was. I've not watched it for a long time, so but yeah, it looked like a reptilian anyway. Tigger. Um, no. God, I'm gonna have to find out now, aren't I? I'll be googling after this. I'll be like, oh, penguin. Oh yeah. So like I said, if you haven't watched the Trump film, Trump at Wars, you all need to go and see it. Whether you like him or not, you need to go and watch it because it's very eye-opening, of course. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'm just so excited about JFK Jr. It's like every day you wake up, there's something new. It's like, oh my God. I haven't seen the Ross Kemp one. I did like Ross Kemp. I used to watch some of his stuff ages ago on Gangs and all that, but I don't watch telly anymore. So I actually hate TV. Trolls in the house. Well, they won't be smelling like that soon, will they? Some really hurt people going to be when the rest of it drops, isn't there? They're always on a lot of them are gamers, I think. Oh, I just came on for a bit of a natter. I was bored. I just saw a lot of stuff on Twitter and that about JFK Jr., obviously. You know, it's just great. And I believe there's a rally tonight and some more this week, but I'll probably be in bed when that drops, I think. Sorry, I'm just eating my bun before it goes a bit stale, ones that I've made. Oh, of course they all love Trump. The people who don't love Trump are either Democrats or people who just don't understand what's going on because they're too busy watching mainstream media, or they don't like what he stands for, which is a bit daft. On Twit, Ref Press Con, Trump is the funniest SOB on the planet. Trump is, especially for trolling the media, is absolutely hilarious. His speeches are absolutely hilarious. He's got proper cocky now. Proper cocky in a good way, because he knows we're winning at the end of the day, and he knows he can say what he wants to mainstream media. It's absolutely hilarious. Where me and my dad are hoping it's going to be this month, because it's getting a bit, ooh, new cute. It's getting a bit, and maybe because it's his dad's anniversary this month, innit? Assassination. And isn't it the 55th year, as my dad was saying? And JFK Jr.'s been saying 5 be 5, 55, maybe. If you've heard about that one. So you never know. Did you see when he told reporters she never thinks? Oh, he's honest to God. That's why some people don't like him. Oh, he's rude. He's not rude. He's not rude. He's telling you like it is, instead of these people who sit there who sit there going, all these ones that have lied to you, like Obama, all mouth and no action. He's all mouth and action. Promises made. Promises kept. Fact. Yeah, we will win like it's 1999. Do, 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 do. This is why I say it's funny when you know what's going on. The people who don't follow this stuff are just like, that's why they're all working in lower energy, because they haven't got a clue. We can laugh at some of the stuff. Some of it's awful, but some of it is hilarious. Can you imagine when all this drops and the story comes out, the amount of how they put it together, all the trolling stuff that he's doing mainstream media. You've got Where's Wally or Where's Waldo in America, but we're actually calling it Where's JFK Jr. They need to bring the book out. I will buy it for my son. Where's JFK Jr. hiding at the rally? Can you pick him out? That's what they need to do. I think someone put a picture on Twitter, I think it was Angel off Mile High Podcast, put that picture up behind him. I said that the other week, it's going to be like a Where's Wally. Yeah, just like, it's the love thing, innit? One love, let's get together and, people wake up and smell the coffee thing. Oh, it's going to have to be a free movie to the world, Yeah, I said that. Check out In Love in Memory of JFK Jr. on YouTube. I've just watched it before, that's why I came on here after, because it was beautiful. And it had some really good songs in it, and it was just, it was in love in memory of, obviously, because that's when they thought he was dead, but we all know he's coming back. Trump is a businessman. Exactly, that's what I've said to people when someone said, oh, he's not the usual politician. No, because he isn't a politician. He's a businessman, and that's what America needed to build the business back up that Obama, Clintons and Bush were tearing down for years, and all the stuff that they've done. America needed a businessman. He had to get in there. He had to get in there because everyone goes, oh, he's an elite, he's an elite. He might be an elite or from a bloodline, but he's from a good one. He had to get in there to work with the people to know how they work. Yeah, it was. To know how they work. Do you mean the guy with the bald head? To know how they work. Keep your friends closer and your enemies closer. Even someone he brought in once who worked for the other side, and he got him to work for him, offered him more money, got him to work for him. Bit like maybe penance, because we're not sure. Get them working alongside of you so you know where they are and you know what they're doing and you know how they work. And that's why if you go and watch on Netflix, there's a series on there called Trump, Robin Hood, Trump, the American Dream. It shows you about people who don't like him, this, that, and the other. That was amazing. It shows you how he thinks. He shows you that the certain things he says. It was all about getting in with the elites and the cabal, being a celebrity, making money, so what? Doing all that to know how they work. So when he came to do this plan, he knows exactly how they work, how they go about doing the stuff and what they've been doing. That's why he didn't want to work with the cabal, and that's why they turned on him. So when he ran and he won, that's why they've been screaming out like little mad asses that they are. Fact. So there you go. You're not going to know how your enemy works. You've got to sort of act a bit like you're one of them, Oh, that's all anyone throws out on YouTube, It's getting a bit boring now, that. He's a businessman. And he's helping the world. To give the power back to the people. Don't forget, there's these elite bloodline families. Doesn't mean you have to carry on the tradition. You can't help what family you're born into. Yeah, they assumed they would have the dirt on him. They ain't got no dirt on him because there ain't any dirt on him. He's like Teflon Man. Watch Jenny Hatch on YouTube. Tissues required. I've not watched it yet. But what better way would you bring that down the cabal is being around them. Money, money, money. And then finding out how they work. And that's what he did. And he kept saying for years, oh yeah, I might run for Senate. And they asked him, he said, when the time's right. Yeah. Oh, is it 1.5 hours? Maybe. And also, someone said in the interviews when he was younger, oh, yeah, well, you got yourself in debt. Everyone goes, oh, he got himself in debt, this, that, and the other. No, he didn't. He went bankrupt. No, he didn't. When the reporter said that to him, Trump turned around and said, oh, right, because don't forget, it was mainstream media saying this, people. He said, oh, right, have you seen my bank books? He went, no, but he said, who said? Have you seen my books? He said, no. He said, right, because basically that's like, right, shut up then. Mainstream media put out what they want. Like when they said about Stormy Daniels, I had a discussion with someone a few weeks back and said, it's not true. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. What? Because mainstream media said it is. A bit like what they're doing with Kavanaugh now. It's a load of rubbish. And people don't see it. Oh, well, I read. Oh, you read. Where did you read the newspapers? Mainstream media, again. That's what they do. That's what they do. Try and assassinate people's characters. All the time. Exactly. They probably will be there, but if it's too late for me, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. They'll either will be there or they might be at one of them or they'll be all of them, I don't know. Yeah, Teflon coated. He is. That's why they throw stuff at him. He said about them women who apologised to him. He hasn't done any of that. Everyone, it's pathetic as well because I know he's not with Ivana anymore and all that. But Ivana was on an interview a bit ago saying, "Oh yeah, I ring the White House. I saw her say this. I ring the White House, not too much, because he's remarried, but we have to talk about our kids." And she was dead nice about it. The thing is, people go on about stuff. It's like people do split up, It's better not to be with someone, even if you've got kids, if you're really not getting on with each other and work's got in the way and, you know, things happen. Shit happens, people. Get over it. You know, that happens in life. You know. And the people who moan about that and go on, oh, is this, that and the other, oh, because you've never done anything wrong in your life, then have you not? You're also high and mighty and the good of all good of the good. You know, we all fall, we get back up again. Operation Mockingbird. I always say Mockingbird. I mean bird. Yeah, and if you haven't seen Q, The Plan to Save the World by Joe Massapose, you need to go and see that on Storm Upon Us now. And they've got Killing the Mockingbird on there as well. Expand your thinking. Who better to unite the US worldwide? Who better to take over from Trump? Donald Trump has done the heavy lifting. JFK Jr. will carry on the movement. Exactly. That's what I've said. With the Q movement, you've got Donald Trump out there in front doing all the stuff and doing the, like my dad said, heavy lifting. And then when he's done that, which is happening now, JFK Jr. is going to come in and finish the job and carry it on, because that will unite America full stop and will actually unite the world with the story of why he faked his death. This is what some people don't understand. It's global. It's not just an American thing. Wait till the Vice drops, Viscera, whatever you call it. UK, Canada, Australia and everywhere else. Act of war, treason. Theresa May, I think you're going. Bye-bye. Oh. Has Trudeau been making deals now with Trump with his false eyebrows and all that? Where'd I hear what? Oh my God. Documenting what? Documenting. What's the what? What's the disappearance got to do with it? What do you mean? Oh, here's goat person. What do you mean? Trump had to get things done. The swamp made it harder for him. Yeah, of course he did. The swamp did make it harder for him. He talked about the swamp today, didn't he? That was hilarious. Do you mean... What do you mean disappearance? Do you mean JFK Jr.'s fake... Why he faked his death? Is that what you mean? Like, why the disappearance? If that's what you mean, it's because he was going to run for Senate in 1999. And that's when he died. And she ran for Senate in 2000, didn't she? Hillary Clinton. It's because he basically knew that he'd get assassinated, because that's what happened in his family to 6 other people in his family. His father, obviously. And that's what they would have done anyway if he ran for Senate, because they wanted her to win. That's the sort of thing they do. He knew growing up from the family that his mother married and remarried into, and his father, and all the stories he would have been told, and off the assassinations in his family, that if he ran for Senate, he'd get assassinated. So what was the best thing to do is to fake your death, to put a plan together, to go for the people. He's going for justice for his father as well, because these people, the Bushes obviously, and mainstream media who covered it up and are still doing all that stuff now, put the plan together with Trump, because he was friends with Trump, to put this plan together to take down deep state and everything that follows it worldwide as well. Starts in America, and then the red wave goes over here and over to Europe. Yeah, Dem can't swim. No. So it's took that long, because some people say, oh, it could. Well, it has to take that long. I mean, this plan's massive. Like I said, you can see what they're doing and what they've been going for, and like, I just don't know how they've put it together myself. It's amazing. Obviously, accused military and a few other people that aren't. It's just, and maybe the help of you know who. Oh, sorry, we were talking about... Oh, right, I thought you were talking about that. Oh, JFK Jr. will be elected, yeah. And Trump's done all his thinking, he steps down for the next someone to run. It'll be JFK Jr. because that will just unite America. Oh, I think I'm definitely right. Not just me, there's a lot of people out there reporting on this. And if you actually see the rallies and look properly and dig and research and get pictures of him and different pictures and angles and the hands, sometimes he has, like the Las Vegas rally had a bit of a false nose, but if you do enough digging around the internet, Twitter, everywhere, you will see what we're all seeing. It's amazing. And for the fact that everyone always says where we go, one we go all. That's the Kennedy Bell. That's what's inscribed on the Kennedy Bell because they love the ocean, their yachts and that. That is actually the Kennedy Bell. A lot of Q drops have a lot of JFK and JFK Jr. References in them. A lot of them. So, yeah. It's not a psyop. No way. Think about the plan. What's the biggest thing that would unite America? Even the Dems will unite all of you. That will. Yeah, it's like Trump's got in, he's doing all the hard work. When he steps down, JFK Jr. will step in without being assassinated. And then all these bad uns will go down, so it'll be fine to be running in there. And everyone's just going to be gobsmacked when it happens. But like I said, it's going to unite the Democrats as well. Thank you. I believe it because I've done a lot of researching and watching other people and whatever, and it's the researching on the pictures from years ago and matching the hands up and all that sort of stuff you can do yourself, and I feel it here. Every time I see something about him now, every time I see a video that people are putting up, like we just watched one about, what did I say it was called? In Love, in Memory of. The hairs on my arm stand up, I just get tingles everywhere, like, oh my God, your intuition knows he is alive, he's alive. And even the ones of his wife, if you don't think it looks like, everyone said it looks like his wife, so if it's his wife, it's him. Yeah, exactly. There's my dad. I don't say this lightly. I don't have a prime minister. I have a president. Promises made, promises kept. First political I've never voted in my life because it's always been one of them two sides of the coin. Like my dad says, I don't have a prime minister. We have a president. I know he always says that I'm not a world president, sort of like United States first, but he's doing it for the globe as well. So we have a president as well. We love Trump. Yeah, promises kept, promises made, promises kept, and that's exactly what he's doing. If anyone's on here who doesn't like him, well, you need to go and grow up and do some research because he makes promises and he keeps them. Obama never did that. The ones before never did that. They've just been tearing America down. The swamp will either face the chair or prison for a very long time, many lives. Oh, God, yeah. Well, look what happened to you, know who, no name. Yeah, see what happened there. He didn't die of cancer, did he? He said they'd be eradicated off the earth with the rest of the no-gooders in different areas of things. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the Brexit thing, which we will be leaving because the people voted and we will be out. They've just been pussyfooting around, like they've been pussyfooting around with the Kavanagh thing. That's what they've been doing. That's our bit of that here. But we know, as soon as he gets on, that vis a vice thing that I always get confused with how you say it, yeah, we'll be out and they know it. Yeah, he's setting the bar for the whole world. So when we see, and Europe sees it, be like, well, we want that as well. Like that's why I said Middle East, Europe, and that everyone's rising against the regimes and kicking off about this, that, and the other, and blah 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 blah. Because he's been into them countries, set things up, and people are rising. Yeah, my dad's always in here. My dad's wax man. He's normally always in here, yeah. It's my dad who got me on the Q train, it's his fault. Yes, my dad's in here. Yes, it is. That's what I've said. Q, there'll be a time when they will not be able to walk down the street. The time is upon them. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've said. People say in the UK, some people I know go, oh, uh, what are you looking at America for? You know, you should be looking at your own country. It's like, it's all connected. And if America sneezes, we catch the cold. America farts, we can smell it. Do you know what I mean? If they fall, the world falls. And they ain't the winning, so we all are. Because we'll follow suit like we always have done. So America sneezes, we get the cold. The world gets the cold after America sneezes. That's a fact. People forget that America are the like the biggest power, world power. They forget that. So, you know, America's telling the world. It's not like he's telling, it's just he's going to countries. It's not like he's just wanting the countries to free the people, basically. He wants to give the power back to the people. That's what it is. And to follow suit. And the thing is with like North Korea and places like that, those places are very they respect you if you're not a pushover, and he's not. So when he went over to them countries, that in their warring way, they've done that for thousands of years, they respect you more if you're not a pushover. Now, obviously, Obama and all them have been pushover because they've let things happen to the country. So obviously China and all that have just took because no one stood up like Trump has, but Trump's come and stood up and never backed down. Promises made, promises kept. Unity will not be with JFK Jr. America will be united when the money left is exposed. JFK Jr. will be used as the key. Well, JFK Jr. will unite America with all the other stuff as well, because there's lots of it's the tip of the iceberg, but he will unite America as in for the votes for the Senate and all that sort of stuff. He will unite America in, if you don't know the story about JFK and JFK Jr., a lot of people loved them. So he will unite America in that way, like the Democrats coming over, joining. That's how he'll unite it. There's lots of different things to the whole tip of the iceberg thing, as we know. Tip of the iceberg, what's underneath the iceberg. We know about all the so-called conspiracy theories. They'll be coming out as well. Because his dad was sort of part of the conspiracy theories. But it will be united through JFK Jr., a lot of it, on that side of it. Because the American people loved him, and they will love him again. The whole world will. The whole world will want to know his story. Because like I said, as soon as it all drops, making the earth great again. Yeah, as soon as it all drops, everyone's going to want to know why he faked his death, the whole story. And then he's going to come out with it all. Can you imagine? We all know. The ones who follow Q, we know what the story is. But the world needs to know what the story is. You know, it's about everyone uniting and stop fighting over bloody religion and race wars and everything else. It's just ridiculous, the time we live in today. Yeah, the money has been stolen, and I believe all the countries will get the money back that's been stolen off them, because it's been a lot of money where, that's why I said there's no need for people to be poor, because if they were given the money back, or we're not paying taxes anymore, or electricity and the bills, the stupid bills that we pay anyway, because, you know, we've got free energy. When free energy comes out, flipping heck. I don't know. Time will tell. Yeah, they will be voting on Kavanaugh this week, and we know how it's going to go. Red October this week, people. Yeah, he's like the resurrection. Yes, he is. I did the Vincent Fusca videos weeks and weeks ago about the Trump rally, where he did the Vincent Fusca guy who, you know, he was looking like with his van and all the numerology off the van and all the numerology off the number plate that said off numerology the resurrection of JFK Jr. 58 Q, and I think he's 58 this November. The resurrection, meaning it's this year, meaning it's 2018. He's resurrected this year, as we know, as we're seeing him. So, it's not about JFK Jr., but JFK. Yes, I've talked about JFK and the conspiracies of aliens and all that sort of stuff, and this, that, and the other that he found out. But it's also to do with JFK Jr. because he will bring that out about his dad. So it's to do with both of them. And JFK Jr. is considered as a conspiracy theory because a lot of people still think he's dead, and we know he's not. But the lefties are going to say, oh, it's a big conspiracy theory like Q is. Ooh. Like JFK was when we all know he was assassinated. So it doesn't matter. I'll rephrase it. The Kennedys will unite America. He is the key. Doesn't really matter. It's still the same thing. It's the Kennedys. It's his dad. It's the same thing. So yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I just hope it's at a decent time when it does come out because I sort of want to see it live. I don't want to be waking up and going, oh, I've got to wait till morning to see it. Or I'd have to just sit up all night. USA, USA, USA. I know. I'll be there with me American flag and my Trump top on and my Q top. I'm just wondering, wouldn't it be great if he's at one of the rallies with his wife and they put a Q top on? That'd be great. Because that would be really drawing attention to him. But it's just hilarious now because the last one, he's normally stood right behind him when he's speaking, but it was to the side, wasn't it? Because he walked across and stopped and they were there. And then he got to where he spoke and then he walked back again. And then they were there. And he's there with his camera. She's there with her camera. And when you see it, it just makes you laugh. It just makes you laugh. And the funniest one was the one at when he was at Las Vegas and he turned around to them because he always turns around where they are and points to them all the time. And he sort of did this funny smile. It looked like his tash was going to fall off. He had that big tash on and it looked like it was going to fall off. I was like, oh, so funny. So funny. So, yeah. Guess we'll have to see. You'll probably see it before I do anyway because, you know, I'll probably be asleep. You can always tell when someone says, can I ask you a personal question? Ugh. Why don't you go and get one of them other sites? You do a good job, Tapper77. Not that I've got, you know. but, oh. A president that wanted to change so much in the world, which he would have done if he had... Exactly, and they knew that. He wanted to... JFK wanted to change so much. He wanted to do it for the people, where presidents before, we know what they're like. That's what they didn't want. That's why they got rid of him. Hi. But that's what his son wants to do, and his son will follow his dad's dream. I know you can be whenever I get a proper laptop or thing or whatever I get in the end. Because like I said, I will be coming doing chats on other stuff as well. The Doom Show. What does A mean? A? But yes. Are you the Doom Show? Have you been looking at the aliens? Yeah. Have you been looking at the JFK Jr. things? What's your opinion on that? Hi. Or have you not been looking into it? Your enthusiasm is the key to awakening the masses. Yes. Thing is with me, when I believe something, I believe it full-heartedly, and I'll go on about it until I've been proven wrong. And if I'm proven wrong on this JFK Jr. thing, whatever, I will come back on at that time and turn around and say, right, they really got me there, and it was brilliant what they did, but guess what? I was wrong. But at the minute, I'm not thinking, I feel it from here. When I watch things, it's like, it's alive, as we know. Not looked, but I suspect it's I don't mean the alien Disclosure, the JFK Jr. Have you not seen the rallies and stuff and the pictures and all that mad stuff? It's really good, you know. But like I said, if it doesn't for some reason, which I don't believe it will, I will come on and say, "Oh God, it was a good one, that one, wasn't it? They fooled us all." Yeah, we will cry together. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, they say it's going to be the greatest story I've told. I mean, flipping heck, it's going to be massive with the amount of stuff that's in it. The disclosure of everything. Like, everything. First time in what? Years and years and years and years and years, we're actually going to find the truth out about stuff. Well, that's what I mean. He took his wife, her sister. His sister's all right anyway. We've seen her at the rallies. And he didn't take his dog that day, which he normally does, but the dog and the cat went missing 2 days after. I wonder why they went missing. He loved his dog like it was a baby. And she was pregnant at the time, and I believe we know who his son is. Someone on Twitter looks very much like her. Pray for Trump and family every day. Yeah, everyone does. My father said the world would have been a great man. Who would have done? Well, you know what JFK Jr. said, quoting it, not to the full quote because I can't exactly remember what he said. It was something like, I could have been a great man, or I could be a great man, but I want to be a good man. People might have said Obama was great or something. No, he wants to be a good man, and there's a difference. A good man. A good man. You go and watch some of his lovely, the way he talked on his speeches, JFK Jr. He was just lovely. Natural. Person for the people. You know, and that's what you need. And like I said, Trump's grandma was called Elizabeth Christ Trump. Does it get any better? My father was a wise man who was in the military policeman who is on the black and white film of the trials. So, yeah. But I think it's going to get a bit crazy this week. You know, we're at October. I still think it's alien disclosure. They killed the main man. The younger is hiding. The sheep state want to invade us now. This world as we know it is coming to an end. No, I don't think it is. I think when people say it's the end of the world, it's the end of the world for the cabal. Because they've been ruling it for a very long time. So when they were shouting out, I can't remember who was shouting out. What was shouting out? Oh, it's the Armageddon. It's this, that, the. Yeah, it is for them. It is for them. It's the. Remember, the cabal, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, they twist things round. Oh, it's the end of the world. Oh, it's this, that, and the other. Because one of them actually shouted that out. She shouted it's the whatever she shouted it out. It's like shit him. It's like oh, my name is a bit French as well. Yeah, they put things the wrong way around and they say things the wrong way around. These Illuminati people, it's known that they put things out in films that are twisted. The rule of law, the universal law, like I said before, you can look this up, is they have to tell the truth. Even ETs, they have to tell the truth. So the way they do it is in film. That's why when you watch a lot of films, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's like someone posted something today. Jay-Z, don't like Jay-Z because he's one of them. Had done. What's a song come out? And it says 9/11. Something's got the number 9/11 in it, and it says the blueprint. It's a blueprint of 9/11. They put stuff out. What's the film? The alien film. Independence Day with Will Smith. He's inside the alien ship, I think, before they were blowing up or whatever. I can't remember. Behind him, there's a clock. Behind it says 9/11. They put stuff out in films to show you what's going to happen before it happens. And that's why when you watch films, sometimes you're like, oh, that sounds a bit like, oh, doesn't that sound like that? Doesn't that sound like that's what's going on? Because they like to tell you beforehand what's going to happen in the future. So they twist things. So when someone shouted out, I don't know when they shouted out, oh, it's the end of the world, it's Armageddon, whatever. No, it is for you. It's the end of their world because they've been controlling this world for so long. Game over, people. Because there's good people out there who've put a plan together, whether it be with you know what, are helping. Because I believe there were probably some working for the cabal, if you know what I'm talking about, or they were working for them, whatever. But there are good ones as well, and that's why I believe they always put out in a film that aliens and stuff like that are evil, and they're always coming to take over the world. But if you know how it works with what they do in films, it's normally the opposite. Conspiracy theory has a bunch of stuff in it too. In 1970, maybe hypnotised into it. Yeah, there's loads of crap out there. Like I said, it's hard to know what's what because there's loads of disinformation and information. But that is how they put things out in films. The music industry is a big one. Hollywood, they put stuff out in songs all the time. Ariana Grande's got things in a song that all of them really. That's why a lot of talking about Hollywood at the minute. And thank you and all these celebs coming out, getting arrested, paedophile, all this stuff. That's what they do. Terminator 2 on the bridge, it says it all. Yeah, so yeah, Terminator 2 says 9/11. It's all in the films, people. You go and watch things now and you'll be like, what? Even Prometheus, that's supposed to be, you know, the story of the creators, but they will have twisted that round as well. Because they've got to make it look in a bad light. When it necessarily wasn't, it was that way but different storyline because they keep us in fear. So everything always has to be evil or bad because they have to keep us in fear, because if you're kept in fear, you're under control. So this guy was talking about, if anyone's just popped in, this conversation might sound weird if you're not on board. The guy who worked in the military bases said there was disinformation, but he worked with a lot of good extraterrestrials, interdimensionals, light beings and all that, and he said a lot of them are more mature than us. They don't work off lower vibrations. They've evolved from all that, so that all they know is love. And he said that a lot of them, he said even some of what people call the reptilians, he said the faces look very like they never smile. You'll never get that out of them, but you can feel it through them if they're good or bad. But yeah. That's how they say they put things out in films and stuff. There's a lot of films you can go and watch now and you'll be thinking, oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Like apparently, was it James Bond, Skyfall? One of the characters in that's supposed to be Julian Assange. They put stuff out there all the time. Q is real in America. The Q t-shirt is taken off. I've got a Q t-shirt. I've got one. Me and my dad have got the same one. I'll have to start wearing it. Now it's getting colder because it's quite hot. I've got a Trump top saying boss on it. And I've got a Q top. Me and my dad have had our Q t-shirts for ages. It's got a big red fire on it and half of the American flag and everything. It's great. Yeah, we've got our Q tops in the UK. I had them for ages. I think when it's all over, I'll be sticking it in a frame and sticking it on the wall. But yeah. Yeah, the facial recognition matches are brilliant, and Jenny Hatch has done some of them, and that's what's making people think I didn't even need to do that or look at that. I could do it myself off Google. His voice on The Storm Upon Us is narrating that film with a little bit of a change in it, but when you actually research you can see. But the recognition ones are brilliant. You go and watch Jenny Hatch's, the JFK Jr. one, and just like slips that face right over, fits like a glove. When they come, we must stand and fight if need be. Yeah, if need be. But I believe it's not going to be as bad as what people think. Yeah, I'm going now as well. No, because I've been yakking and I've just been randomly yakking just because I saw the JFK Jr. thing I was watching before. Yeah. Well, of Christ, whatever it is, because they were caught laughing at the funeral because they knew he wasn't dead. They weren't dead. Well, like I said, it's Age of Aquarius, which stands for lifting of the veil. You know, the veil of deceit. Age of the Pisces apparently was the age of deceit, distractions, corporations, and all that stuff. When you look into the sort of, you know, the astrology side of it, that's what it was. It was like Lucifer's world. Now we're going into the age of Aquarius, or we're in it, which is lifting of the veils. It's truth. It's like I said, spirit coming into the physical. That's how we work properly. You know, good night, I'm off. Yes, I'm off to other places. I am too. I don't know if I'll be up for the rally, but I will definitely be looking at it first thing in the morning. I'm sure I'll be getting messages off people going, he was there. If he's not, it might be because he's going to be at the next ones, because I believe there's a few more this week. So I guess we'll see. Spot where's Wally or where's Waldo in America. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Tab77. You're really good at coming on. And I know, I hope we have another spot. It'd be really good. But yeah, where we go 1 week wall. And I shall see you soon. Yeah, Alexia is evil. Yeah. So let's see what happens this week, people. Night night. Bye.